that went smooth. That one's free. That one's free. Gently. Oh, woo. Oh, Lord. That scared me. It kind of like give that one little and then stop. Normally a bad sign. Sometimes. Sometimes not. Just depends. Alright, thermostat housing coming out. Get that loose. Goes in the parts box. Oh, this thing timed out. Alright, it died. That doesn't last very long. That light sucks. I got another light though. It's right here. Alright, that's a long bolt. Long bolt at the bottom, long bolt on the top. Let's see if I can break this free a little bit. If not, I don't want to do anything. That looks pretty solid in there. Got this out. I didn't see another one under here. See, this one goes down, touches that casting. This one goes down, touches that casting. I don't see another bolt. Probably just froze up pretty good. Alright, rubber mallet. Alright, so penetrating oil down in here, top of this thing. Case scenario, I might have to put heat to it. I gotta be careful. This motor's got a lot of plastic in here, you know? Alright. Go for something. There it goes. See it move? Yeah. We got some movement. All right. That worked. She's in there. I don't need a few more taps. The penetrating will go down in there. No, I'm not hitting it hard. I'm just barely letting the hammer drop. But it is making a difference. Okay. Take the clip off. The reason why I didn't take that clip off right away is because it comes out. I didn't want it to damage anything by busting this casting up or falling to the bottom of the truck. So now, we want to remove this clip. Now that it's kind of broke free, should be able to. All right, that's free. Squeeze the hose a little bit, break it up. Okay. Normally, you probably would just cut this, not worry about trying to get it out. This line is so small. This actually goes down to the oil. This is that's not the oil pump too. No. Maybe I'll remove this one too. Maybe I'll just take this one loose just in case something happens. This goes out to the oil filter. Strange. Like an oil return or something? Maybe it cools it? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a Toyota mechanic. I don't know why Toyota does things they do. Danny Boy, what is Danny Boy working in my garage? Alright. That's loosened up. The hose ain't out, but it should allow me. So, wiggle this out, hopefully. I broke it free. Generator fluid flowing out of there. There goes the brake fluid. Wow, this thing's in here, buddy. She is in here. This is probably just a seal. Goes right down in there. Push it in. This thing's so gunked up. She's just not wanting to come out. Up in that direction. Turn a little bit. Okay. Come on. All this for attention. Yeah. I don't know if the truck's leaking or if it's the rain coming down on this tent. A little bit of both, I guess. A little bit of both. Whoop. Yeah, this thing's twisting on me. All right. Okay. All right. I don't want to do much with that. This could allow me to rotate this. As it rotates. Rotate. Come on. There it is. You get a new mount. This one here just rotates on me like crazy. Yep. It's coming up. Really starting to move. Good news. I don't have to replace this. This spins freely. This is not. This is locked up. So we found the bad pulley. It's this one. This one spins freely, no problems. Now spins freely. On there spins freely. That spins freely. This is locked up. So it's the tensioner that's bad. Good. Good. Finally. Figured that out together. Yay. Now, how to get this out of here without hitting anything. Shaking and pulling, shaking and pulling, shaking and pulling. Yeah, she's gunked up bad. And put some more penetrating oil down in there. We'll put that thing on there and cook that bad boy, but it is plastic. Put a torch on here would be a bad idea. But when I wiggle it, I see movement. It's just a matter of just giving a little tappy, little tap, tap, tap-a-roo. Which comes out, you know what I'm saying? Little tap, little tap. Coming. She coming. Where's she coming? She coming. There she goes. I see it. Right to the edge. Little finesse. Oh, there she goes. Yeah, that one. Yeah, boy. Oh, that RTV this. RTV, that's going to need a new seal. The RTV'd it. I'm pretty sure there's a, see, there is a seal here, right? It's all flattened out. They RTV'd it. See, there is a seal in here you can get for this. They RTV'd around the seal. I don't have nothing against RTV, but if you got a seal, you don't need RTV. You know what you're doing. You can easily just take that seal, put a little bit of Vaseline on it, and it'll fit in there. And if it doesn't fit, let's say you got a seal, right? Here's a little trick for y'all. If you got a seal that's on here, you don't think it's thick enough, what you can do is add a little ATF fluid, just a little bit, not much, a little bit to that seal. Let it sit. Don't get impatient. Just let it sit for a few, and that thing will plump up, and you'll get the best seal ever, and that thing will seal up tight. But that's a little tip for you right there. ATF fluid causes rubber seals to expand. So, you need to expand something, there you go. That's what you got to do. Alright, so we'll clean this up, clean that up after we get the cover off, get this tensioner off, because hallelujah, that's going to save me $90 for an upper drive pulley that I don't have to worry about pulling off. I get my $60 back off that pulley puller, so that's good. I don't have one. I got one that's a claw. Technically, I could maybe have used a claw on this, but that's not right. Don't use the wrong pulley tensioner for the wrong thing. Pulley forward. This thing is seized up, buddy. Let me show y'all real quick. Let me wipe my hands off here. Let me show you the problem with this, and it's just good because I got the parts for this in the truck. All right. So, hold the light and try to hold this. This does not move hardly at all. This one spins nicely, so we don't have to worry about that one. This one, oh my gosh. Yeah, she's done, dude. She's done. So now we got to take this off. So this bolt here off. I don't see one under there. So we got to take this one off, this one off. This one, there's one underneath here. Take this cover off because this overlaps this. And then we take these 3 bolts off. There's one under here. Yep. So we got 1, 2, 3. So we got a total of 6 bolts we got to take off now. And then we can start getting into this bad boy, all right? Once I get my head mount, you guys will see exactly what I'm seeing. I don't have to sit there and try to hold 2 different things and do all this stuff, and pray you can see me. All right, let's get you back in order there. All right, you're actually stuck into like the battery tie down bolt on this, so that's why I don't have much place to put you that won't balance. That's the best place to balance it. All right, so taking these 10 millimeters out, then we have some 12s that hold the tensioner in place, it looks like. We do have this here clip. It's holding some vacuum lines in. I don't think we need to take this fully, we just got to take it out and move it out of the way, but I do want to inspect this. I am curious, I want to see, and actually if there is, thing did have timing done to it, do everyone a favor. If you ever do your timing on your vehicle, right, put the date of when it was done somewhere visible. It can be on a paint pen, anywhere on the outside of the timing covers, okay? Just put the date, you know, paint pen on there. It'll last a good long while. Clean it off with some MEK or something, or carburetor cleaner, anything, right? Clean this thing off, put the date. So when the next mechanic comes in and does an inspection, hey, this thing was done at this time on these miles. The date and the miles is all you have to do. And that will save us mechanics a big thing wondering when this was done. Stupid window decals don't last very long. The paint on this cover will last longer. And we can always take it off with carb cleaner and put a new date on it. Good idea to do. I'm going to do it to my vehicles. You need to do it to your vehicles. Help your mechanic out, all right? That's the biggest thing you can do. And other fellow mechanics out there, do that. Anytime you do anything, oil filter, I guarantee this oil filter does not have a date on it. Nope. Put the date on the oil filter. Why? It tells us when the last oil change was done. Like I said, carb cleaner and a paint pen or permanent marker. We'll know. They'll say that on there. And it'll save us the headache of the guessing game, because when it comes down to the guessing game, the guess is going to be, we're going to just do it, because you don't know. Better safe than sorry, right? And save your customer having to do the job twice. Pay for the job twice, you do it twice. Dates and mileage, ladies and gentlemen. Dates and mileage. All right, I need the 10 millimeter. That boy knocked out here. We are making progress, ladies and gentlemen. We are making progress. Pretty good. Pretty good. I'll have to go to the parts store here, but we are doing good. All right, let me put this down here so I don't break something off. I'm going to take this big light in, charge it. It works really well. I use it to hook to the back of my semi-truck when I gotta get into tight areas, and it lights the whole area up. Now, it might, on max brightness, only last a little bit, but still be nice to have it for this here. But I am going to actually get an actual light set up that's plugged in that I can run over here. Cordless lights are fine. Battery powered lights are fine. Sometimes they just don't last long enough, you know? And I like a corded light. I really do. I like to have the electrical cord run out here, because I know I got all the juice, baby. I got it all. It's nice to see that they numbered the coil packs on here. That's neat. They did that. They did that. At least they just didn't do it for timing. So this timing probably has never been done on this truck. Surprise, surprise, that happens to a lot. Okay. I've got a hidden bolt. I've got a hidden bolt, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I do. Way back in there. Way back in here. All right. There we go. Now what you want to do too is after you change this, you got that radiator fluid on everything. Before you put your belt on, use a carb cleaner or something like that. Spray these off surfaces, because if not, your belt's going to slip and it's not going to be good for your belt. Oh my God. Look at that. That is not good, ladies and gentlemen. That is a timing belt getting ready to go bye-bye. Wow. Okay. Well, at this point in time, that is really bad. I think it would be in my best interest to stop. I said I was going to do the timing, right? Well, I already got the front of the engine apart. This timing, okay, take that bolt out to get to that. Let's get that bolt out. That looks like it's actually a 12 millimeter. Let's get that 12 out of there. This is not too good. Let's get this out of here. So, thing is, there she goes. All right. All right. Wowie wow wow. Okay, yeah, this not good. That is cracked. Bad cracked. Now the tension's got to come off of this. This has got to come off. This has got to come off. This oil line's got to come out. Is there guides on this belt? I don't see guides on this belt. There's this here. Don't see guides. I'm going to have the outer belt's cracked really bad. As you see here, it's cracked. I'd say about halfway down the belt. On the side here, halfway, things that were touching this teeth. This belt is not good. This is going to grenade the motor if I take this out. If I take and try to just do this serpentine belt, get this truck is going to grenade itself. We can't do that. We can't do that. I can't do that. This is my father-in-law's truck. I love that man, and I am not going to look past this. So, for now, this truck is done. For now, I'm not going to take and risk this. This is probably a sign, a good sign that this went out so I could see this. I mean, I was going to do this anyway, but this is a good sign that this happened. So now I know this truck is now going to wait for a timing belt. Now the thing is, the timing belt I'm going to end up needing. They got the timing marks there. There's a timing mark there. Timing mark there. This is not top dead center yet. It's there. But I can rotate this to top dead center. So this got to come out. So I have the water pump's got to come out. Okay, so the water pump. I've got to take this cover off. There's another cover down here for the timing. I got to make sure the timing's on that. Yep, I got the timing marks on that. Timing mark on that. Okay. So yeah, this thing's going to need full timing. Good old timing, good old timing. Yes, it was just in time. All right, so now I'm going to research this and get the part numbers and get the price of this bad boy. And then we're going to go from there. So for now, I don't want open holes in this thing. I mean, this is fine. Intake's fine. It's closed. It's got a manual throttle. Boom, 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 boom. It can stay closed. Cover this up. I don't want anything getting down in there. So all I'm going to do is just going to reinsert thing just to set it in there so nothing gets in there. And this bad boy is going to get some work done. Let's put this back in the hole. Let's just put this back up in here. I'm just going to set it on there. There we go. Alright, so now this is a part. I gotta find the part, I find the price on this, get this done, might as well do it. So this thing's going to now get a full tune-up, which I was going to do anyway, not at the moment, because I had a bunch of other projects, but I need my truck. So I need to get this done, so I don't have my Silverado. So I gotta get this done, and I'll work on other projects while I'm waiting for the parts to get this done. So this thing's going to sit in my driveway and just be in the way so I can get everything done. So, yeah, amazing, amazing. That's amazing. Hey, I'm glad it happened. You know what? You know what? I was going to say it. I'm glad it happened. I'm glad it happened because it needs to happen, okay? So this was a blessing of disguise. It was just my father-in-law saying, Dan, well, Danny boy, you need to take and get this thing done. Because if not, she's going to break and she's going to leave you stranded. And she desperately needs done. So I don't know if you've seen the cracks on it. So I'm going to zoom you in. Hopefully this thing zooms in well. And I'll show you. Those cracks, as you can see, See if I put this back a little bit. They're bad. I mean, if you can see the ribs through the belt, that's bad. That's real bad. Well, it's good as it happened. You know, good thing is my buddy Mike Jevenon let me use this truck. I appreciate it. Because this truck's going to be down for a little bit. She's going to be down for a little bit because I need to get the timing. I might as well do the tune-up on this bad boy. So that means it's going to be timing, it's going to be spark plug, it's going to be oil change, it's going to be all this. I already did the oil change. Did I? No, I didn't do the oil change. No, wait, yeah, I think I did. I did do an oil change. When the radiator went and pumped radiator fluid, oil into the radiator fluid through the cooler, it didn't get in the motor. If I did drain the oil, I did do that. I remember that now. So I did do that. So we are going to do the spark plugs, the timing, get that all buttoned up, and then she'll be good to go. And then we'll move on to the next project. So for now, ladies and gentlemen of Danny Boy Garage, you know, my wife came up with a good meaning, good little catchphrase. I think I like it. She says, I have duct tape dreams. So I want you to go out there and make your own duct tape dreams. Get that duct tape, put that dream together, and hold it forever. Because sometimes the only thing holding things together in life is duct tape. So, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one when we work on this or one of the other projects. All right, y'all. Be good out there, all right?
Danny